Y'all know how it goes down. Hey, it's your girl TeeMoore, and it is TeeMoore's Takeover. Yes.
Your home for hip-hop and R&B.
We the best.
Power 104.7.
Check, yeah. I gotta check that mic, make sure it's all good. It's your girl TeeMoore, and it's TeeMoore's Takeover. Once again, we're in show number 2. Y'all thought I wasn't coming back? Yes, let y'all know I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We are doing this every week. It's so much fun. 6 to 9 p.m. right here in St. Paul at Power 104.7. I like putting the point sometimes. Right now it is 73 degrees outside with a low tonight of 59. We got away from some of that rain, but don't worry, it's coming back tomorrow and Friday. We got some more hot music coming, and we got some special guests here in the studio coming up soon. And happy Juneteenth, everybody. Coming up next, we got some really good music. Don't go nowhere. Yay. Like I said, happy Juneteenth, everybody. I know everybody didn't get off work. I know I didn't get off work, but I am not off when it comes to bringing you the hottest music in the Twin Cities. We are worldwide. If you want to catch us, we are at power1047.fm. Obviously, we got a lot more show for you. We got some special guests coming later on in the show in our 7 o'clock hour. You do not want to miss it. We are celebrating Juneteenth by honoring our Miss Juneteenth Pageant winners in our 7 o'clock hour. It's going to be a great show. I want to give a couple shots out. I got to give a shout out to Georgia Fort. For those that don't know, Page 1 Awards for Society of the Professional Journalism had their event last night, and our girl won 2 awards. Well, one, and she was a runner-up on another. So we want to shout out Georgia Fort for being first place for Best TV Interview, as well as she was runner-up for Journalist of the Year. I want to say congratulations to you, sis. You are doing big things. And obviously you brought this show to, and you brought this station to the Twin Cities. So we wanted to give you your flowers because you're doing big things. If y'all did not know, she's won Emmys. Now she's winning awards. She's doing great things, and we want to shout you out. The Lynx are in a championship game. So during the WNBA season, they have the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, and the Lynx will be playing the New York Liberty coming up. New York will be hosting the Lynx on June 25th in New York. The tip-off will be 8 p.m., so our Lynx will be going for an in-season championship. Make sure y'all check that out and check the ladies out. Y'all know your girl used to play in the WNBA, so I always got to show love. Once again, I got to say happy Juneteenth. I'm going to be saying that all night long. Coming up next, we got some more hot music right here on Power 104.7. Hi guys, how are you? All y'all, every one of y'all can come in here. Yes. Come in. Yeah. You can direct them. I'm just getting my break real quick. Y'all can find a seat on the couch. We got some cookies, some water over there. All that. They wasn't even born when I was playing. Yeah, well, she's 30. So, what year were you born? 93. 93. You would have been. I would have been in the WNBA when you were born. What about you? 99. I would have been in the WNBA when you were born. Oh, wow. This is literally the second day of me being back on radio. So I was like, I definitely gotta have y'all come on. So thank you. Yes. I sent her a message like at 11 p.m. What y'all doing? What's going on? So we gonna be okay. 1 minute, just so you guys know. I'll stay quiet on the set when it's time to be quiet. Make sure all phones are on silent, please. Ooh. Can you silence this? Because I don't know how to. Power 104.7. It's your girl TeeMoore, and it is Juneteenth. The first Juneteenth, for those that do not know, was June 19th, 1865. None of us was thought of at that time. Y'all know how it goes down. Nearly 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln emancipated enslaved Africans in America, Union troops arrived into Galveston Bay, Texas, with news of freedom. So many actual slaves were freed and didn't know they were free until June 19th. So now they have a lot of events that they're giving to us. They made it into a national holiday. Some people still got to work on those holidays, so we ain't all the way free. Y'all know we still working on that. But now it's time for our special guests that are in the studio right now. They family to me, because for real family, you know how people try to say, that's my cousin, but it's really my cousins in the building. Hey, we got Angel T. Jones, CEO and founder of Miss Juneteenth Minnesota State Pageant. She's in the building, and we have the first winner in the building with us as well, my little cousin Damaris Jones. 2022 and 2023 winner, and they're going to be telling us a little bit about how they got to this point, and we're going to meet all the queens. Tell us a little bit about the pageant, cuz. I'm going to take cuz a lot, just so y'all know.
How y'all doing? How's everyone doing? My name is Angel Jones. I'm actually the founder and CEO of the Miss Juneteenth Minnesota State Pageant. Damaris actually went through the process of Damaris actually went through the process of the interview process and has chosen to go to Galveston, Texas to represent Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you perfect right there.
Okay. Cool.
That's it. But listen, so y'all know
Cool.
my cousin, a perfectionist. She want to make sure y'all can hear these facts. Yes, but you're perfect. Go
Yes.
keep going.
Okay. Good. So yes, we definitely recognize all the royalties in Minnesota, but this is initially the first Miss Juneteenth pageant.
So I was gonna say. So tell us a little bit about the pageant process of how the pageant process works. How each section is chosen for how you brought this to Minnesota.
We are actually set up and designed to, enhance these girls and their self-esteem and confidence. As of right now, we have workshops that are set up and helped. We have workshops that are.
So you know how to look down.
We have workshops that are set up and designed to help them. We have workshops for behavior, discipline, manners, etiquette skills, poise, building confidence, stage presence, and expanding their communication skills. Especially with the girls, we want to create them to have just empower each other.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah, so I really love that. So Damaris, I'm gonna come to you. So most people do not know Damaris can sing. Damaris is a makeup artist. Damaris loves to do different webcam videos of being able to do tutorials. She does it all. And I think you were one of, for me, the best candidate that actually took on this role. Tell us a little bit about your experience from the inside, for the people that haven't never been in this position. What was it like for you being the first, and what was that like?
So the entire reason why I even thought about becoming Miss Juneteenth was to actually let other girls know that they have a voice that needs to be heard, just to empower all females of color and things like that. And I kind of just thought to myself that if no one else was going to make that step forward, I would have to be the first one, and hopefully there would be many girls after me, which there now are.
Yeah, so I actually know that you traveled to Galveston to be able to actually appear in the national tournament. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I am a person who loves to watch movies and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and I have watched a bunch of movies about like pageantry and stuff like that, and I thought that the girls were kind of, wasn't gonna welcome me, we're gonna like talk behind my back and stuff like that, but when I actually got there very late, but when I got there, they were still very welcoming, and they were so nice and so generous, and all the girls were they were beautiful.
Yes.
It was amazing to be able to work with those girls, be able to be with girls of color who know exactly what I'm doing, what I've been through, and it was just amazing to be in their company.
Yeah.
Grace.
Well, listen, they was happy to be in your company too. And I think the other big thing that I noticed is you're really talking about a sisterhood. A lot of times we're in situations where there's not a lot of support.
Right.
So when you went there, you went with this idea that they were going to be catty. Because when you do watch pageants, it's like, how can I sabotage this person?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How can I sabotage? I'm going to take her crown. I'm going to make sure she ain't got no brush. I'm going to take her makeup back. But that's what this is all about, that sisterhood. So let me ask you one more question before, and they're going to be here until the 8 o'clock hour. Let me ask you another question. What was it to pass that on? Because you crowned 5 winners this year.
It really means a lot to me that the word about this pageant even got out as much as it did. I was very proud of all the work that we've done, and to see that there are so many girls that actually want to carry on that torch and be able to spread their wings and show, like, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's an emotional
basically
thing, yes.
just be able to spread the word on the things that they have done, things that they want to do, and things that they want to accomplish for other girls to pass on for more years to come. So it was a very big thing that I was able to do. I'm very proud of the winners that were chosen.
Yes. So let me ask you, Angel, when it comes to it, what are you looking for this to be in the future? We want to keep this around for a long time.
Yes.
What is your vision for now it's here? How do we keep it here?
I want the girls to actually be acknowledged of each other. That sisterhood that you're talking about, it's more than just a crown. So it's not just the fact that one girl gets a crown. We want all girls to understand that they are winners, that they are queens. So we need to actually uplift our Black girls. We need to uplift them and embrace on them, love on them, and that's what I want my organization to do. So we want to keep that going and moving forward.
How can people get more information if they want to see this, apply for this, be this, and So they can follow it.
Registration actually opens back up in August, the end of August, at www.MissJuneteenthMN.org.
Okay, so we're gonna keep them in the building. We got our 5 winners that are here that we're gonna be bringing up to the mic. We're gonna get back into some more R&B and hip hop, and I'm gonna introduce you to the 5 queens that's in the building with me. Don't go nowhere. Somebody better pay them bills. Y'all know it is TeeMoore's Takeover every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. on the Power Station. Now, we are in here with Miss Juneteenth Minnesota State Pageant winners, and we are actually talking about it for the honoring of Juneteenth. Everybody knows what Juneteenth is. They made it a holiday, and now it is exciting to have some of the winners. Once again, I have Angel T. Jones here. She is the CEO and founder of the pageant, and we have 5 of the winners. So now we have our 6 through 9-year-old winner. She's going to introduce herself. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Serena. I'm your little Miss Juneteenth in Minnesota.
All right, what school do you go to?
I go to Friendship Academy of the Arts.
Do you like school?
Yes.
What is your favorite subject?
Math.
So we talked about this. You were asking me, and what I like about you is you're very, very prepared. You want to know what's going on. So tell me, what are 3 of your favorite hobbies?
I like to draw, dance, and gymnastics.
Okay, do you watch Gabby Douglas in gymnastics?
No.
No, hey, but just so y'all know, the Olympics is coming up, so that is super cool. So tell us what inspires you to join the pageant.
I joined the pageant because I wanted to help other little brown girls like me be more confident in themselves and to not be ashamed of who they are because of their black skin.
Okay, so I know the category is 6 to 9 years old, but how old are you?
I'm 9.
You're 9, so you're right at the top. So you want to be coming for the next winner's spot. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lamaria Swain. I am your Miss Junior Juneteenth of Minnesota 2024.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a lot more harder questions. Okay, first of all, what school do you go to?
I just graduated 8th grade from Loveworks Academy for Visual and Performing Arts.
Listen here, we're gonna clap it up because we graduating out here. Y'all know how it goes. So tell us a little bit more about your hobbies and what are your interests.
Well, I'm a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very interested in ballet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, my interests is all over the place. I don't want to be put in one box. I really want to explore what I want to do.
Listen, y'all coming with these answers because I feel like, listen, so you said you love to dance. What dance studio do you dance for?
I actually don't dance for a studio. I'm currently on this team called Sisters in Motion.
Okay.
The founder right now is Spring Mason
Mm-hmm.
and Shanika Gray
Yes.
and Shayda LaBelle.
Nice. So what inspired you to be a part of this pageant?
My inspiration for this pageant is just, I want black girls to know that you don't have to fit in with a certain crowd of black people. There's there's someone out there for you. You don't have to smoke and drink like, they expect us to do. You
Mm-hmm.
can read books and you can like to write and you want to be an author. That's cool.
Nice. Do y'all make TikToks too?
Yes.
We're gonna have to make some TikToks afterward. So I'm not sure if our little miss has an Instagram or social media, but how can people reach out to you?
I'm on TikTok.
Oh, you on TikTok? I'm on TikTok too, even though I'm older. But go ahead.
I'm on TikTok. That's about it. I'm not really a social media kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
I like to say myself.
So what is, if I had to ask you, what is your favorite TikTok? Because we were just in here making our, let's dance. So for me, what do you feel like that platform can bring? Because I mean, obviously social media is a big thing. Instagram, Twitter, I know they were trying to get rid of TikTok. What do you think that that can bring? And the other question I have for you was, how do you think that hurt the generation that you're in right now?
Personally for me, my biggest thing is bringing in crowds just like you.
Mm-hmm.
You want to find someone that's just like you, so you don't fall into the wrong crowd. You don't go off and do the wrong thing. I feel like TikTok has that variety for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not stuck.
Yes.
There's someone out there for you.
Yes.
I feel like the downfall for that is that instead of trying to find their own crowd, they're influenced by another crowd.
Oh my God, y'all coming with these. Listen, y'all coming with these answers. Well, I really appreciate you guys being here. These answers, if you haven't got a chance to be able to follow this and getting your girls involved, these 2 young ladies are great examples, and I appreciate you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, we're gonna have some more winners coming up. You will not want to miss it. We have 3 more winners to talk to. Stay here, right on Power 104.7. Hey, Power 104.7. It is going down. Y'all gotta make sure y'all go on the website so you know you can actually listen to us online. If you can't get us in the radio, you can go to www.power1047.fm if you cannot get us in your radios. But you should be getting us in your radios because we're online worldwide. So we are here talking about Juneteenth. We have the Miss Juneteenth Pageant winners, but I wanted to let you guys know more than 250,000 African Americans embraced freedom by executive decree in what became known as Juneteenth or Freedom Day for the principles of self-determination, citizenship, and democracy. For us, that is a big thing. So I want to go back to my next group of winners. So we got 2 more. We actually got 3 total that we got to talk to. Introduce yourself and what category you won.
Hi, my name is Kamira Nelson. I am your Miss Teen Juneteenth Minnesota Division 3, age 14 through 18.
Nice. So tell us what school you went to or go to.
I go to Champlain Park.
You go to Champlain Park?
Yes.
Y'all don't know. We was in here having battles about high schools. You know what I'm saying? But tell me a little bit about your hobbies.
I actually dance, sing. I have my own praise dance group for young minors or young kids, age 4 through 12.
I heard you also rap a little bit.
Yes, and well, I rapped my first ever, but it was the John Legend song. But yeah, so at the pageant.
So you said you have a praise dance group. You gotta shout the name out.
We're actually called the Little Anointed Ones.
Okay. So tell us what got you inspired to be a part of this pageant.
Well, Miss Angel and Damaris Jones, they both came up to my school and just like talked to a lot of the black girls there just to inform us about the pageant and how to get into it and what it would really give us the confidence for. And I was really lacking a lot of, like, I'm an outgoing person, but I was really lacking a lot of my confidence. And I was really just trying to get that back and just figure out how to be a black person and do the United States.
And I want to add to that, a young black person. And I think the other thing is for me, like just looking at, like you would never think just by looking at you, your imagery, that you didn't or lacked confidence. What were some of the things that you learned from this pageant that helped you to bring that out?
Actually, I'm gonna give a shout out to Project Diva.
We were just talking about her. Shout her out.
Miss Nita, I just want to say thank you so much because you actually gave me a lot of my confidence back, and her workshops really helped and really just inspired me to be me again.
So tell us a little bit about the workshops.
So we had about, I think, 3 people come in, and Miss Nita had came in for about 2 workshops, and we had to like write down like our like what made us confident, and we had to go on the stage. And the day that we were supposed to go on the stage, I didn't have a voice. So I didn't really get to experience that part, but just watching the girls get out there and just show like we are black women and just make a sisterhood. And after that day, I seen a lot of girls get out their shell more. Yeah. And then we also had top modeling coach, Miss Denisha. She came out and
that was tough.
It was tough. It was a roller coaster, but everybody got through it.
Yes.
And everybody walks after them 2 rehearsals. Good.
Yes. So let me ask you, and then we're gonna go on to our next winner. What was your favorite part of the pageant itself?
My favorite part of the pageant itself was just making a sisterhood. A lot of places they be like, well, we have a sisterhood, this and that. But I didn't really experience a sisterhood like the Miss Juneteenth sisterhood. We all really just went into one another and made sure like we all hung out after, like before the practices and after the practices, just to make sure like when we come in it's all laughter, not just all serious. And we know when to be serious, when to play. And that was probably one of the biggest, was just getting the sisterhood.
Listen, one thing I'll tell you about them, as we were preparing for this, they not rolling nowhere not together. They're going to come all together, make sure that everybody's on time. If it ain't on time, they're going to make sure we're not moving until we move. So I love that about you. So you are next. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Brianna Maynard. I'm from Division 4, 19 to 24, and I am Miss Juneteenth Minnesota 2024.
Tell us what school you go to.
I currently attend St. Cloud State University.
Okay,
My
college.
major is clinical psychology.
So what do you? Okay, so a lot of people say that what their major is, but don't say what they would want to do with that major. So tell us what type of a job you would want to do with that.
I want to own a girls group home.
You want to go to
In North Minneapolis.
in North Minneapolis? I used to work at a group home. Those are the most rewarding experiences. So tell us a little bit about why you got involved with the pageant.
Okay, so I got involved with the pageant because it's a big step out of my comfort zone.
I love that.
I am old enough to say that it is okay to be uncomfortable. So it was a lot for me.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about tell us a little bit about that, because some people will not step out because of the fear of not being comfortable, not being. So I give you a little bit of background myself. Former basketball player. I mean, I'm always gonna be a basketball player, but I was always a tomboy. Never really wanted to dress up in dresses and things like that. Never knew how, and kind of never was taught how to wear makeup. Where did you learn and get that experience of being able to step out and finally take that step forward?
Well, the dresses we're still working on.
Oh, listen here. She said we're still working on that one, but go ahead.
But
Me too, by the way.
honestly, it was just family support, just my support system all together. They're
No, they by the window too. Y'all don't see. They like, listen, he is there. He's standing there. And if you can introduce it, who's still in the studio with you?
Oh, that's John Freeman. That's my boyfriend.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a support system that comes along with it. So, if you had to say for you, what do you think? How far do you think this pageant can go, and where do you see it going?
Oh, it could go on forever and ever as long as the girls have the determination and the motivation to do it.
So, if you had to mentor, what would be some advice that you would give to girls coming in to actually be a part of this pageant?
If you want to cry, cry.
Yes. Because we're not. Go ahead, keep going.
No, just literally just cry it out.
Yes, because we're taught, like, even just as, you know, I don't like to make it about black, white, and I know we're talking about Juneteenth, but I'm just talking about in general, we're taught not to cry. Don't you go out there, don't tell my business when you leave the street. Like, you know how a lot of that is. So that advice might just be that small line, but it's really, really important. So what are you looking to get and take this for the next step? What do you, for yourself individually?
I don't know, just hopefully it motivates the women around me, the girls around me, and future people that haven't met me just yet. Hope it motivates them.
Listen, if y'all don't know, she might be soft-spoken on this microphone, but when we was in here, it's a big personality, and I think that's what kind of the pageant is all about. I think that for us, it is an opportunity for us to shine. And I want to say I thank you guys and appreciate you guys for being here. All right. Hey, coming up next, we have one last queen to actually interview, and we'll be right back with more hot music. We breaking it down, bring the levels up, because your girl TeeMoore is in the building. TeeMooresTakover every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. But we still got our guests in the studio. We're still talking about Juneteenth and our pageant winners. I'm telling you guys, this has been really, really amazing. For somebody like me who wasn't really feminine growing up and didn't have like this, but I had confidence. I had confidence in my abilities, and I think this has given me the opportunity to learn from, different walks of life, different ages, different backgrounds, and I think that this is what this pageant is about, and I want to continue. So introduce yourself, Queen.
Hi everyone, I'm Khadijah M. Lamar, and I'm the Miss Juneteenth.
She better tell her.
So I'm Division 5,
Yeah.
ages 25 to 30.
Yes, so I'm not even gonna ask, because we're gonna get into it. So how did you get into the pageant, and what brought you and interested you in this opportunity?
Yeah, so I've actually done pageantry in the past. The Miss Juneteenth pageant specifically, what drew me to it, it was like no other pageant. It really focuses on developing the whole woman. When I say whole woman, of course I mean adult, but also younger women, right? This is the only pageant that I've seen or been a part of that really focuses on giving young Black girls life skills that really can help them develop and advance in life. Skills such as etiquette, right? How do you eat in certain spaces? How do you speak in certain spaces? Skills like discipline. How do you carry yourself? How do you deny yourself instant gratification for, the greater goal? Also skills in things just like how do you walk into a room? How do you hold your head up high? How do you keep your shoulders back? Things of that nature.
Yeah, and I think that the way you just laid that out, I think for us, it just embodies everything that the pageant is.
Yes.
I mean, obviously you're the highest winner of this pageant. What are some of the things that you were able to mentor our younger winners in this process?
Yeah, I think that kind of goes into my why as well, the question that you just asked. For me, it's so important that as a black woman that is 30 or a little bit older, the oldest division in this pageant, it's so essential that I give younger black women something to look forward to. We have the media, we have different influences that are not the best, that do not steer young black women in a positive direction. And for me, it's so essential that I kind of use myself, as a sacrifice. I think that is my purpose, right? To sacrifice maybe my wants and desires or, things of that nature to make sure that I'm fulfilling being an example, for young black women.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of my why, along with what you just asked me, is truly serving as a role model for young black women.
Yes.
And similar to what a younger queen said, just giving them an option to be something other than what we are expected by society to be.
Yes. So as you can see, CEO over here gave me the fist pump, like, yes, great answer. So I think she's on point. She didn't think I saw that. But I think for us, looking at it, I heard you're a teacher.
Yes,
First of all, shout out your babies.
Thank you.
Yes.
I know the summer break, I missed them.
Yes.
I missed them, but I'm happy to go.
Listen, I work in schools too. Shout out to all the schools I ever worked at. And for me, but shout them out. Show them some love.
Yeah, so I teach at Northeast College Prep. I actually teach second grade. I will be moving to third next year with the same group of kids. But I teach second grade, and it's truly my passion. I didn't say it before, but I actually got my bachelor's in communications. And then I got my master's in education, and teaching truly is my passion. Working with young black and brown children is my passion. Being able to have them see their selves being reflected in the person they spend so much time with is so important to me. And I think children can truly learn better from people that they know care for them and people that resemble them.
Yes. So did you ever wear your crown to class?
I couldn't because school was over.
Oh,
school
so
ended. Yeah, so the pageant actually took place.
Yeah.
A few days
I
after
know.
school. Yes, I know. They would have been so ecstatic, but they did hear about the pageant. They knew I was doing it.
Gotcha.
They saw some of my photos and they were like, "That's you."
Yes. Like, wait a minute. That's the lady that giving us
That's Miss
homework?
Khadijah.
Yes. But I think the reason why I say that is because, like you said, representation is everything. And I think the biggest thing is, even though they didn't get to see you, they knew that they saw a winner.
Yeah.
And you're creating winners. So looking at this pageant, what do you think that it needs to be to take this pageant to the next step to keep it around for years to come?
That's a good question. I think alongside the goals and the vision Miss Angel has, the CEO has, for me, just as a queen being on the very first court of queens, my goal is really to see this become bigger and bigger each year. Minnesota does not have this. We've never had a pageant to this scale, right? We don't really have pageants for black girls. So I really want this to be like a coming of age thing, right?
Yeah.
I want to see young girls be excited every year for the Miss Juneteenth pageant. I want to see black families, nominating or selecting their daughters, nieces, cousins to be a part of this pageant. Like, I want it to be the talk of the town around the same season every year where all black girls are like, I'm doing the Miss Juneteenth pageant, where it's a big thing in the community. So that's really my goal. I want us to have a coming of age thing that we do here. That's a part of our culture, essentially.
Yes, and you kind of segued into, now I'm coming back to you, Angel, as far as how do we get more people involved and what do they have to do? What's the process? What's the steps? Website? What do we need to do?
Well, as what Miss Khadijah said, we are having registration again open back up in August. The end of August, I'm looking at August 31st. The end of August, www.MissJuneteenthMN.org. Everybody can, register there. We're opening up for all 5 divisions. We hope everyone jump on board. We would love to see another great, successful year.
So let me ask one last question to the Queen. Are you going on to nationals?
Actually, my division, if I'm not incorrect, my division does not go to nationals. This is the end of the road.
What we gotta do to create that?
But there are queens in the space that are eligible for nationals. So my goal is just to cheer them on and be the best support that I can be.
That's the mentorship, though. If you think about the mentorship of, even though there's still a way for you to prepare them, help them get involved. And I also think maybe, and that's another thing that I feel like there's never an age that's too old or too young to be a part. So maybe we might not be there yet, but maybe that's where your lane is to
Yeah.
create for the next step.
I agree.
Because you won.
I agree.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you being here.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you all for being here. This
Yes.
was amazing. And like I said before, for those that do not know, you are some of the first guests to actually feature and be a part of Power 104.7. And you guys are welcome back anytime. So I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Thank you so
It
much.
is amazing. I want to shout out once again the Miss Juneteenth Minnesota pageant winners. All 5 of them were here. We had the 2022-2023 winner as well. Shout out to Angel T. Jones for coming in as well, the CEO and founder of the pageant. And I'm just so excited that we got a chance to use them to celebrate and honor the day of Juneteenth. For those that got a chance to have the day off or be able to reflect and be able to have this time, it's amazing. Once again, this is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. TeeMoore's Takeover. Shout out to my engineers and my business partner. I'm gonna make sure that they get on Friday because I'm gonna make sure y'all know who is helping us run this. Shout out to Power 104.7 FM. I'll be back on Friday. You won't want to miss another great show. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see y'all Friday. Y'all know how it goes down. Hey, it's your girl TeeMoore, and it is TeeMoore's Takeover. Yes.
Your home for hip hop and R&B. We the best. Power 104.7